Do you see a distinct difference between the enterprise companies of car services and your competitive set?
Yeah, we absolutely do. I mean, all companies are out there to create a point of difference, but really the enterprise brand is so unique, and that's just not our point of view. I mean, we hear that from consumers all the time. We have a very unique hiring model and customer experience model, and we hear that played back to us all the time, and we know our customers love the enterprise experience. That being said, there's a lot of customers that prefer a different model, and so that's more the business renter who's short on time and wants really no customer interaction or no employee interaction whatsoever. And so what we've done is we've really created these three brands to own sort of their own space and their own segment of the market. So for National, which is the business travelers brand, there's very little interaction. Our customers can go straight to the car and get off the lot, which is exactly what they want. For Enterprise, it's a more sort of touchy-feely situation because a lot of those renters are infrequent renters, and they need the confidence and the comfort of kind of being walked through the experience a little bit more. And then Alamo is our leisure brand, and so those customers are looking for something very different. So while some might say this is a real commodity category because a rental car is a rental car, there really are unique differences between the brands, some more than others, but Enterprise is one that is highly differentiated from the other brands in the category.
How do you plan and buy for your three very distinct companies, and how do you work with your agency on media mix modeling if you do that?
Well, and I just want to be clear, we really don't treat them as separate companies. We treat them as separate brands. And we've looked into media mix modeling in the past, but we do not employ that approach to our media. We work with an agency. They're a global agency, and we work with their respective offices in New York, Toronto, and London because we advertise in those markets. And you know, we're very committed to television. We've always been very committed to television. We have the lion's share of voice on television in the car rental industry, and that because through the tracking that we've done since 1989, that's proven to be an extremely effective way of building our brands and creating awareness and predisposition and recall and communicating the point of difference that we have for our brands. So we're very devoted to television. We spend a large percentage of our budget in television. Not to say that we don't do other things, but it's just proven to us to have been the most effective way. And without, some would say the sophistication of media mix modeling, we just haven't quite gone there.
Is there thought to other platforms, tablets, mobile, online?
Yeah, and we're already there. We do digital. We've been doing this for quite a while. We do it in partnership with some of our sponsorship properties. We're active. For example, Enterprise is active in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. So there are programs that we do to integrate, through some of the online platforms that the NCAA makes available. So yes, we've been active in that space for some time. We've done digital advertising for some time, and it is, in concert with or as a supplement to our core campaign, which is on television.
So, Carol, looking ahead 3 to 5 years, where do you see the media industry, and where do you see your brands?
Well, clearly at this conference we've heard in almost every session about how the world is changing. The consumer's in charge. That's not new. We've been hearing that for some period of time. This multi-screen use by consumers. I mean, clearly it's changing. The world is consumers are getting to decide what they want to view, when, and through what method, and we have to be there where they want to be. Now, again, we're in a category that is different from others. It's car rental, and until you need it, or unless you're a frequent business traveler, it's something that may not be top of mind, or there may not be a strong demand to understand what's going on and who's got the best offer or who stands for a unique proposition. So you really have to be there where the consumer is going to be, and that's a challenge because it takes a lot of money and resources are limited for a lot of companies, ours included, and so you have to make some tough decisions about where you can be. But we're in close contact with our consumers. We know where they're spending their time, both during the business day if they're a business traveler as well as during their leisure time. And so we're trying to match up our presence with where they are. And so we're just trying to be smart and nimble and do all the things that good marketers are trying to do to keep up with the changing world. So we have, we're quick studies. We probably aren't going to take a lot of risks, but we're really watching the marketplace and seeing where other major brands are going, and we'll learn from that and then make our decisions accordingly.